Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to our class in EDUC 213, and I am Chris A. Dahunan, your discussant on the topic about the importance of school and community collaborations. Shout out pala sa ating subject professor na si Ma'am Raisa Padasas Mingoy. Hi Ma'am. And of course, sa lahat ng aking mga kaklase, how are you? By the way, huwag nyo nang pansinin ang background ko na Hello Kitty. Nakikigamitan po ako sa room ng aking misis, kaya huwag nyo na pong bigyan niya ng mali siya. Before we start our discussion, I just want to share the objectives of our lesson, and these are the following. Our first objective is to discuss the importance of school and community collaborations, and our second objective is to cite studies related to school and community collaborations. And now, let us recall the definition of the school based from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary and the Oxford Dictionary. Those are the denotations of the school. But if we go deeper and use our own perspective, we can also give a connotation about the school. Can you give your connotations about the school? Then if yes, you can comment your answer here in the comment section in our Google Classroom. Well, let me give to you my connotation about the school. A school is a place where the children coming from the community with different family backgrounds, religions, beliefs, economic status, dialects, traditions, values, norms, and customs met and nurtured to become productive members of the community in the future. This connotation about the school clearly shows that the school and community should work together. Hence, the learners coming from the community were developed and trained in the school. It takes a village to raise a child. This is an African proverb that reminds us that the community plays vital roles in educating the children. Now, let us read the DepEd mission. To protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education where students learn in a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. Teachers facilitate learning constantly and nurture every learner. Administrators and staff, as stewards of the institution, ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. Family, community, and other stakeholders are actively engaged and share responsibility for developing lifelong learners. We have noticed that based from the DepEd's mission, it was highlighted that the family, community, and other stakeholders are partners in education. In a 2002 research review by Ann T. Henderson and Karen L. Mack, A New Wave of Evidence, the impact of school, family, and community connections on student achievement, the researchers concluded that there is a significant positive correlation between school, family, and community involvement and student success. Another study of Mitrofanova 2014 and Bibere 2014 believe that schools and communities should work closely with each other to meet their mutual goals of provision and management of education, as well as teaching, learning, and enforcement of processes. The said findings and views encourage the school personnel to establish a strong partnership with the stakeholders coming from the community. It is a traditional view that only the teachers can influence the learning of the students. But today, the community involvement in developing the learners and encouraging them to study well and pursue their dreams contributed to the learning progress of the students. According to a recent policy from the National Education Association, when the schools, parents, families, and communities work together to support learning, students tend to earn higher grades, attend school more regularly, stay in school longer, and enroll in higher level programs. It was also emphasized in the study of Saad and Sadiq 2014 entitled "The Relevance of School-Community Relationship on the Development of Primary Education in Azari Metropolis of Bauchi State, Nigeria," that the school and community are inseparable, and their good relationship improves the quality of education given to the pupils. Yes, it is really true that the schools and community are inseparable. Imagine if there is no community supporting a school, what will happen to the schools? One of the common problems of the schools in the Philippines is the poor academic performance of the learners, and I believe that the community may help to address this problem. The study of Buturi, Willie, and Samantar 2018 cited that community members themselves can be a rich resource to support teachers' practice in classrooms by facilitating students' learning, in which motivate teachers and improve the academic performance of the schools. Indeed, school and community are partners in molding the learners. Every community has resources that surround it in the school. These can be human, social, material, financial, and natural resources. Human resources refer to the skills and talents, qualities, and attitudes of the people living in the community. Social assets refer to the relationships, rules, established course of action, and practices that can serve as instruments in attaining specific goals in education in a given situation. Financial assets, on the other hand, mean monetary income or cash resources. Natural resources refer to the physical environment of the community. That was based from the PowerPoint presentation of Marie-Louise Bandolon in the SlideShare published 2014. These resources may aid the limited assets of the school. It will also help to increase the academic performance of the learners. Learning and the areas to be learned should not have boundaries. Indeed, education as a public property should belong everyone, not just the academically successful, but also those who have wisdom outside the school. Pupils learn through discussion, simulation, reading, writing, field trips, listening speakers, and etc. These are common activities inside the classroom when a teacher is teaching a lesson. There are also lessons that can be effectively taught and learned by going to the community and observing, asking experts, in actively participating in or even initiating community activities. The following are some lessons and examples that may involve the community. For example, in the lesson about health or alternative medicine, the learning method utilizing community resources is through interviewing local healers about their herbal medicine. Another one is all about peace and order. The learning method that will utilize the community resources is through visiting barangay headquarters or police precinct. In the lesson about entrepreneurship, so the students may interview local businessmen, while in the lesson about environmental protection, they can join the clean and green program of the community. And for example, if your lesson is all about descriptive writing, the students may write descriptions on the scenic spots in the community. So those are the examples on how rich the community is when it comes to resources in teaching and learning process. Now, can you cite some examples of your lessons in your learning area handled that may utilize the community resources? If yes, you can comment again your answers here in the comment section in our Google Classroom. Another issue that the schools are facing today is the high number of dropouts because of child labor, early pregnancy, and early marriage. I affirm that if there is an effective collaboration between the school and community, this issue may be solved. In a school that there are cases with high number of dropouts due to early pregnancy, early marriage, and child labor, the teacher may connect to the community leaders, to the parents, to the elders in the community, to help him or her to educate the children about the risk of early marriage, early pregnancy, and even child labor. On the other hand, self-discipline inside the school is another concern that must be addressed. The bullying, sexual harassment, and gender stereotyping and other problems occurred inside the school must be given an attention to both the school stakeholders and community members in order to prevent any untoward incidents. In my area of assignment, the barangay designated a barangay police or tanod to monitor our school and help to avoid any untoward incidents that may happen due to some learners with lack of discipline. We can't deny it. In our school, there are learners who have lack of discipline. This cooperation between school and barangay officials is one of the good practices that shows the significance of school and community collaborations. Agbaji 1990, Adiboyeji 1994, and Cohen 1998, in Ogundele, Oparendi, and Oyewale 2012 view that school community relationships have significant impact on the provision of school discipline, academic achievement of students, and overall success of the schools. When schools and community organizations work together to support learning, everyone benefits. Partnerships can serve to strengthen, support, and even transform individual partners, resulting in improved program quality, more efficient use of resources, and better alignment of goals and curriculum. These were based from the Harvard Family Research Project 2010. The school must communicate its mission, vision, goals and objectives, plans, programs and activities to the community and vice versa, to foster mutual support. The institutionalization of Brigada Eskwela, based from the DepEd Order 24 series of 2008, mobilizes thousands of parents, alumni, civic groups, local businesses, non-government organizations, teachers, students, and individuals who volunteer their time and skills to do repairs, maintenance work, and cleanup of public elementary and secondary schools. I think that this program of the Department of Education is one of the best programs that really shows the cooperation of the school and community. This program aims to gather the education stakeholders to participate and contribute their time, effort, and resources to prepare public school facilities for the upcoming school year. And the billions of pesos generated by the schools in the entire Philippines in every Brigada Eskwela shows that there is an active participation coming from the community. The improvement of the school may also depend from its collaboration to the community. In our case, the land where our school is situated was donated by the Tambago family. And I believe that most of the school areas in our country were also donated by the people coming from the community, especially those people who are generous and rich in land resources. The assistance coming from the community members such as manpower services, learning materials, concrete buildings, educational tools and equipment, time and effort contributed a lot in the improvement of the school. These imply how important the contribution of the community in improving the facilities of the school and the educational system in our country. In this time of pandemic, the delivery of education is highly challenged. Everyone in the academy is struggling. But the flexibility skills of the educators and the support of the community, the school year 2020-2021 was open. The printers, bond papers, bottles of ink, face masks, alcohol, and other educational and hygiene supplies donated by the different stakeholders coming from the community aided the scarcity of school resources in the implementation of the new normal type of education. This initiative from the community helped a lot in this time of crisis to realize the belief that the education must continue. School and community partnerships benefited to both. The above-mentioned practices or instances are the benefits contributed the community to the school. On the other hand, the school also provided benefits to the community. The community needs the school for its survival and progress. That is according to Saad in Sadiq 2014. It is excerpt from a report conducted within the Summit's network of schools by the University of Notre Dame ACE Network. The respondents from the community viewed that the school represents the future, transform the children, the strength of the society, development agent for community, shines the community, educate the people who solve the problems of the country and the community, like a treasure that was hidden somewhere, and this community is the one who found it. These outlooks about the school display a recognition from the community that school is important to them. School is a factory of the future productive citizens in the country. The product of the schools will help the community to improve their status of living. School also assists the community in some activities, such as barangay fiesta, barangay assembly, and in other community-based activities. In the newest program of the SDO Masbate Province, called Excellent Leadership School Governance or ELSG, the division incorporated the school-based management and linkages as indicators that must be accomplished. These indicators encourage the schools to strengthen its community partnerships and linkages. In our school, we extended activities and trainings to the community. These activities are information dissemination on disaster preparedness and organic farming, tree planting activities, coastal and road cleanup, literacy program to out-of-school youth, livelihood trainings, and other relevant programs and activities. Now, let us generalize. School and community collaborations are important because of the following reasons. Number one, it is a way to meet the goals of the school and community. Number two, it helps the learners to improve their academic performance. Number three, it encourages the learners to attend school more regularly. Number four, it motivates the students to stay in school longer. Number five, it guides the learners to enroll in higher level programs. Number six, it supports the teachers' practices. Number seven, it inspires the teachers and the students. Number eight, it promotes healthy relationship. Number nine, it fosters cooperation. Number 10, it improves the school facilities. Number 11, it helps the school to address problems. Number 12, it helps the community to realize and implement their goals and activities. And last, number 13, it will help the economic status of the community. Let me share to you the sayings that supported the importance of the school and community collaborations. According to Marian Wright Edelman, education is for improving the lives of others and leaving your community and world better than you found it. Another one, according to Helen Keller, alone we can do better. Together we can do so much. And the former DepEd Secretary Florencio Abad said once that the problem of education is everybody's problem. As building literacy is our collective responsibility, so too is improving our schools our collective responsibility. We must build bridges between school and community. Indeed, it is really important that the school and community have an active and healthy collaborations to realize the DepEd's mission and vision and the ambitions of the community to attain progress and development. Educators and community members should maintain and improve its partnership and value the importance of school and community collaborations. watching this videotape discussion of yours truly. I hope that you've got something. I hope that you've learned something. And if you have some questions, clarifications, suggestions, recommendations, etc., please feel free to share it to us by typing it in our comment section.